Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Immigration Fridays. I'm your host, Prashanthi, and we're here again to navigate the ever evolving maze of US immigration. A lot has happened this week. Kamala Haris has been nominated as the presidential candidate for the Democrats. So let's talk this week about Harris versus Trump. What to expect with reference to immigration policies if the Republicans get elected versus if the Democrats get elected. I think first, let's start off with a quick overview on what the American people think with reference to US immigration. There's a new poll from Gallup which shows Americans favoring several proposals that would attempt to restrict immigration, but they also favor policies that would allow some immigrants in the US illegally to remain. So let's get right into it. What do the American people think with reference to US immigration? 76% are in favor of the US hiring significantly more Border Patrol agents. 63% favor allowing the President and the Secretary of Homeland Security to temporarily prohibit individuals from seeking asylum. 53%, small majority, are in favor of expanding the construction of the wall, the border security wall. So what does this say? They're not in favor of asylum right now, and they're in favor of more stricter border control. Let's go into this a little bit more. And Americans are split on policy, whether to deport the illegal immigrants that are presently in the country or not. Notwithstanding all this, majority of the attitude of US adults favor allowing immigrants who enter the country illegally a chance to become US citizens if they meet certain requirements and over a period of time. 81% of US nationals favor allowing immigrants who were brought into the US illegally as children a chance to become US citizens. So if you look at this in total, you'll see that in general, Americans are of the opinion that immigration is a positive thing. But not so much Republicans are less of that opinion and Democrats are more of that opinion. That is, people who vote for the Republicans or the Democratic Party. But in general, most Americans have consistently described immigration as being a good rather than a bad thing for the country. 64% evaluate immigration positively, and only 32% say that it's a negative thing for the country. Now let's look at the parties, how they stand with reference to the various issues with reference to immigration. We're again looking at a survey here from the Pew Research Center. According to this survey, Democrats don't favor increasing deportations, while Republicans, 49% of them say that they should deport illegal immigrants, while with reference to Democrats, only 12% say that they should deport illegal immigrants. This is, we're talking about the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. We're not talking about the opinions of the American population, we're talking about the actual party now. Increasing border security, Republicans are in favor of it, Democrats are not so much. Taking in civilian refugees trying to escape violence, 41% of Democrats are for it, 13% of Republicans are not for it. Family-sponsored immigration. Most Democrats are for it and most Republicans are not. Allowing those who come into the US illegally as children to remain, most Democrats are for it, most Republicans are not. Establishing a way for immigrants who are here illegally to stay in the US, most, again, Democrats are for it and Republicans are not for it. Let's now look into what has happened under the Democratic government in the last 4 years. And we can expect that more of the same will happen if the Democrats get elected. So if the Democrats get elected, what is likely to happen or continue to happen. Restoration of prosecutorial discretion. That is, if USCIS finds that the person who's here illegally is not a threat to the US security, then they're not likely to deport them. They will focus more on deporting people who have a criminal background, for example. So, a person who doesn't have any criminal background but is only here illegally, most probably they will not deport such people. And they have not been doing that over the past 4 years. Refugee resettlement is on the rebound, so people who are here as refugees, the democratic government is helping them resettle safely and offering them assistance of housing and also giving them work authorization. Legal immigration. This is very important for a lot of us. Under the Biden administration, and we can expect that under the Harris administration as well, legal immigration will thrive. So, legal immigration has increased quite a lot and has soared in 2023, and especially after the depression in legal immigration because of COVID and because of restrictions under the Trump administration, we've seen legal administration soar under the Biden administration. Initial data has shown that nearly 1.2 immigrants became lawful permanent residents in 2023. Also, we see that the State Department has issued visas, non-immigrant visas, about 10.4 million of them. And that has significantly increased from 6.8 million. Also, because of the pandemic, USCIS has taken forth many modernization incentives, and they have digitized and made a lot of things online. And that has really helped with decreasing the processing time, and facilitating the issuance of more visas. They have made also the processing of H-1Bs online. They've made the processing of I-539s and a lot of other non-immigrant visas online. They're holding remote hearings, waiving interviews, extending document validity periods, and all have resulted in faster visa approvals and faster approvals of non-immigrant petitions. Nonetheless, there are enormous backlogs that exist with reference to green cards, and that has not yet been addressed. Also, to curb immigration fraud, USCIS has initiated a new H-1B visa lottery system. They have made this beneficiary centric, and this has allowed the H-1B visa lottery system to be implemented more smoothly this year compared to the previous years. So this is a small little recap of what has happened over the past 4 years. And we've also talked about what the immigration population thinks about US immigration, what to expect under the Biden administration, or rather now the Harris administration, and what to expect under the Trump administration. Thank you for watching. I hope you tune in with us again next Friday for another interesting topic on immigration law. Thank you. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe to our videos if you like what you see. Also give us a thumbs up and share the video with your family and friends. Thank you.